What is going on, Phantxm Armies? Your boy Phantxm Stilts, and welcome back, guys, once again to a brand new class setup video on the channel for MW2. Today we're taking a look at the Lachmann sub, probably my favorite SMG in the game, if not the Phantxm K9 or 9K, excuse me. But I think the Lachmann sub is my favorite SMG in the game. It's the MP5 from the original Modern Warfare series. So we went through and sort of did a build here. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. You guys are brand new to the channel here. That way you guys don't miss any content like this, as well as other videos, as well as we're going to be doing some live streams too. So every Tuesday, Thursday, we're trying to do live streams. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, trying to give you guys some content to chew on. So without any further ado, let's get right into this this build here and see what we got. So first thing we went with was the barrel. We did tune this weapon as well, so I'll give you guys the tuning that I used for this weapon as well. So we did the Phantxm sub 12-inch barrel. And then with the reason we did this is because of the bullet velocity, give us some damage range, some recoil control, and some hip fire accuracy. I noticed that this weapon is very, very good with TTK. It doesn't feel overly long. It doesn't feel overly short like it's a beam. Sort of in between where you feel like you're doing a lot of damage and you're doing the amount of damage in order to kill somebody. So we went with the Phantxm sub 12-inch barrel. And then as far as the tuning was concerned, we went all the way to the top with the recoil smoothness and all the way to the right with the damage range. So next we went with the Syngard MKV, which I believe is the Echoless 80 for submachine guns, in my personal opinion. So the reason we went with this is because, again, to give us some more sound suppression, some bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. So more or less trying to make this as, you know, as lethal as possible while still maintaining a good handle on it and it's, you know, quick draw and things like that. So sort of balancing and going one for the other there. I did tune this as well. So we went all the way to the top for recoil smoothness and all the way to the right for bullet velocity. Give us a little bit more damage range there. Next, we went with the Bruin Warrior Grip for our underbarrel. So this one gave us some hip fire accuracy, some recoil control, some aiming walking stability, and some recoil steadiness. As you can see, a big boost in both the accuracy and the recoil control. This thing's literally a beam when you're shooting it. There's hardly any recoil whatsoever. And I think that's a big thanks to this Bruin Warrior Grip. Next we went with the Bruin Warrior Grip. We went all the way for hip recoil control and hip fire accuracy, so we went there for the tuning. Next we went with the 9mm overpressured plus P. Again, my favorite ammunition in the game. If you have this, please use it on every single build that you use for either Warzone or multiplayer. It's it changes the game, literally. If you have this ammunition on any gun, literally changes the gun and gives you so much more damage and more bang for your buck. So the reason we went with this is obviously for the target flinch. Really, really viable ammunition. I don't think anything's better. Probably the armor piercing would be the only thing I would go, but then actually the armor piercing is actually better. It gives you less damage range, but it does give you more recoil control. So maybe we'll try that out on another build for you guys. And then last but not least, we have the Lachmann S76 factory stock. And the reason we went with this guy was the aiming idle stability, or the aiming stability. So more or less, that's the build, guys. As you can see, it gives you a big bump in accuracy here. But that's more or less the base build of the weapon. You weren't able to, you weren't able to tune the stock. Just for the damage range, bullet velocity, okay. So that's more or less the build for the Lachmann sub that I like. I think this is a very, very viable build. I've had a lot of success with it using it. This gun was very easy to get to gold once I had the ability to get all the attachments and stuff. As always, make sure you're leveling up your weapon all the way before you try to go for the the build that you want. That way you have everything unlocked that you need as far as the base weapon is concerned without having to unlock other stuff. And then for our secondary, we went with the articulate response again. So right there, we're rocking the SA Peak 77, the SA 50 trigger, the 10-round mag, the EXF, shoreline grip, and the FJX DIOD 70 laser. So that's what we have for our secondary there. And then we have our stim for our tactical, as well as our lethal, which is a frag grenade. Always going over our perk package. We are always running with the same perk package for multiplayer. Scavenger, tracker, fast hands and ghost. Scavenger giving us that resupply of ammo and stuff around the map. Tracker leaving those enemy footprints around so we can sort of follow and sort of dictate where we want to go as far as killing enemies. Fast hands, I'll say it again. Every build I have fast hands on because it's my play style. I play a very aggressive play style. When I play multiplayer, and I like to be able to reload really, really fast and get my gun ready to go. So that's why I use fast hands, and I think it's one of the most underutilized and unrespected perks that's in the game. And then last but not least, we have the coup de grace, the ultimate perk of Call of Duty is Ghost, where it makes you undetectable basically on the radar by anything recon related. So UAVs, portable radars, and heartbeat sensors. So and then last but not least, we went with the Dead Silence for our field upgrade. But that, guys, more or less is the Lachmann sub build that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this gun is an absolute beam. I've used it in multiplayer numerous times, this build specifically. It was really easy to get it to gold. SMGs for me have always been sort of a sweet spot when I'm playing Call of Duty, and I think this is one of the best SMGs in the game, if not the best SMG in the game. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. I would really appreciate that for you guys. That way you guys don't miss out on any new content, whether it's live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays or Monday, Wednesday, Friday when we slash out content for you guys. But I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. You guys have been absolutely killing these class setup videos. And I really appreciate that. Sort of was off of YouTube for a while now. I'm sort of making content on a regular basis, and really happy to be doing that. But enough of the 15 minutes of sob stories, right? So thank you guys again so much for checking out the video. I really appreciate it and coming by the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new here, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys.